Hey there kind people, it's me Eunbin. Welcome back to my review of Love Next Door. Before I start, as I always do, just a quick recap. Seung-hyo, the female lead, broke off her marriage and wants to enjoy her life as unemployed, but that doesn't sit well with her mother. Although in the end her mother accepted it, for now, Seung-hyo is also searching for her dream. I'm not a gay, but if I was her, that guy standing right in front of her would be my dream. Speaking of that guy, his main purpose in the show is loving Seung-hyo. He was a national level swimmer, but because of an accident he couldn't continue that. Now he's a successful architect, although his startup company isn't doing that great. At least that's what it seemed like. But now they are getting work after work. He has his lucky charm with him, so that makes sense. There are also these two characters, Mamamoo and Dano. They are my favorites. Their faces are always connected. They like the same drinks, the same lollipop, and soon they will start to like each other. Now on to the episode discussion. First of all, I was wrong. This wasn't her fiance, but patting her head like that and saying "you are my Chini" sounds too romantic to tell some random colleague. Anyway, Seung-hyo still love her ex-fiance. Still, that won't change the fact he cheated on her. Wait, what if that also wasn't him? That would be crazy. I would feel bad if she left him without any reason. If he were less hard than Seung-hyo, then maybe I could allow that. Speaking of that, making things spicier, Seung-hyo's ex makes an entry. In past, Seung-hyo caught them making passionate love, although Tae's perspective says something different. Seung-hyo never had that sparkle when he was with Tae. She also noticed that Seung-hyo smiles so brightly when he is with Seung-hyo. Anyway, we start to see Seung-hyo's passion for cooking. He loves feeding people. Whenever it's about cooking, her eyes starts to sparkle. And now she has found out what she really wants to do. That's cooking, in case you are wondering. She's a girl and she wants to cook. That's a great irony. Moving from her personal life to her love life, she read Seung-hyo's letter. Although Seung-hyo said it was just a joke to mess with her, it didn't seem like she actually believed that. After that, things got kinda awkward between them, which was expected, and Moon definitely remembers what was written in the letter. At the end of episode 6, Seung-hyo also gets a hint of what's going on. It ended there, so we have to wait 1 week to find out how it will turn out. I want a happy ending, so I don't want them to start dating now. Episode 10 would be perfect for that. Like at the end of episode 10, they will kiss, and from episode 11, they are officially a couple. But at the end of episode 12, Seung-hyo's ex-fiance will make an entry. Episode 13-14 will be about misunderstanding, but within episode 15 and 16, they will make up and marry each other. The end. I might have spoiled the whole show, especially after my last video, it seems more likely. Speaking of which, I predicted Yeon-do is Dano's daughter, and guess who was right? That's me, of course. However, now I think he is not her biological father. My guess would be he found her while covering a story. She went through some trauma related to her mother. Because of that, she forget about her mother and what happened. That's why he was worried if she forget he is her father. It's getting more and more interesting. The chemistry between Yeon-do, Dano and Mo is so good and well written. For me, their story is the most interesting. There is so much mystery going on surrounding them, although I feel Mom's character needs more depth. Every story of hers is related to another character. They should show her own life struggle. Although she talks about how her father passed away when she was little and she knows what a single parent has to go through as she saw her mother struggle, that part also felt like a motivational speech made for Dano. On the other hand, they are showing Dano as a pure white character, but I have a feeling something is fishy about him. Although he's a pure soul now, what if that wasn't always the case? He may be someone related to Yeon-do's trauma, and after meeting Yeon-do, he started being good. I know someone will come after me saying he can't even drink a bottle of beer. How could he be a bad guy? Then I never drink in my whole life. I'm the purest guy in the world, which I actually am. Then he must be a good guy. Also, I think Yeon-do's mom is alive. Anyway, now let's talk about the best portion of this week, which was the story surrounding Seung-hyo's death. At first, it was shown like he is cheating on his wife, although I was sure that wasn't it. Anyway, Seung-hyo actually saw him with a lady. That reminded him of a memory related to his mother, which was actually mentioned in episode 5. At that time, I was confused about what she meant by that, but now it makes sense. Back to Seung-hyo's dad, Seung-hyo directly confronted him. From their conversation, it gave the feeling he actually cheating on his wife, but of course that wasn't the case. He literally gathered flour for her when he was fully drunk. So there were two guys who were blackmailing him. That's why he was working as a designated driver. The blackmailers got what they deserved. That sequence was so funny. However, with this storyline, we saw the strong chemistry Bae family has. I really love this family, especially Seung-hyo's dad. He's a gem. Finally, we have an OST to review. It is Waterway by Ha Sung-woon. It was a heart-touching song. Did I ever mention I love his voice? If I didn't, just know I do. It was a relatable song that also matches perfectly with the K-drama. We are getting some great OSTs, which makes me excited for the upcoming ones, but for sure they can beat Waterway. This one is staying in my favorites. Anyway, that's all about episode 5 and 6. I love these two episodes so much. They were packed, it was funny, it was emotional, it gave me goosebumps, it also made me cry. So for me, episode 6 is so far my favorite, and it's getting better and better. Anyway, these are just my opinion. Do you have a different opinion? Share them in the comment. I will see you guys in the next week. Until then, have an awesome life.